After taking a look at film on the USC game, a very speedy team, how do you think your team did as a whole, coverage-wise?
Yeah, coverage is okay. They're spotty. You got to execute better, that type of thing. Good week to kind of get back on the field and practice and kind of clean up some mistakes here and there. Can't let up. Can't let up against good competition. Can't. You never have it all figured out. You got to keep raising the bar and the standard that we have set at this point. So, pretty happy to practice so far this week. So we need to see it on the field on Saturday.
Another explosive kick return team. Oregon's near the top in the Pac-12. They have the only kick return for a touchdown this season in the Pac-12. What have you seen from them that jumps out on the tape?
Yeah, speed. Speed and explosiveness, and we have to combat that. Just kind of doing our job, our fundamentals, our techniques, and playing with great effort. So it'll be a fun challenge, and I think our guys are up to it.
Is that as proud as you've been of Eric Powell after a game for hitting 3 and then making the clutch one late?
Yeah, no, I'm just happy for him. I'm most proud of him. It's been he's had quite a career here, and highs and lows and ups and downs, and been through every kick, probably known the man at this point. So it was just really good. It felt like a proud, I guess, an uncle. I'm probably not old to be his dad, but proud uncle. Yeah.
But what's been the key to his consistency in making so many, and then also being able to come in and hit a late one, whereas a few years ago, I know a lot of people point to the Stanford game still. And what do you think is different in that respect?
Yeah, I mean, Stanford, he nailed 5 obviously that game. Yeah. So it was one of the ones where I think he was so excited for the opportunity. He hadn't had that kind of stage before in that arena to make that kick. So you learn from it, and you grow, and you move on, and you're ready for the next one. So just again, I'm proud of him the way he kind of responded. He wanted that kick. He was hoping it came down to him, and went out there and did his job, and great job on snapper Kyle Selly and the holder Trey Tinsley as well.
Speaking of Kyle Selly, how has he done really his first year and having that role as long snapper?
Yeah, no, he's doing a nice job. I mean, he's got 2 tackles already, I think, through 5 games, which is more than we've had probably the last 2 seasons. So it's a nice bonus to have a guy out there that can go out there and make the play for you down the field. Still some execution things he's got to clean up, and he's got to win every snap, and he's continually improving. So it's great to have a guy like him too that wants to get better, and the work ethic, that type of thing. So so far so good, and he's keep improving.
Just some of the type of things that you work on as a long snapper. I mean, it's kind of a odd position in football. What are those technique-wise things you're looking at?
Yeah, there's several drills. There's several drills that he does, but it's a lot of it just aiming small, miss small, and he's got target practice. He's got blocking drills. He's got down the field drills for covering, protection on field goals. All of it. So it's all kind of all the drills we do are very game specific. So it's not like we're mindlessly running through something he's not going to do in the game. It's something very specific that he's doing in the game. That's his drill, and he's going to practice it over and over again. Lots of repetitions, and just get better and better.
Was Eric pretty receptive to you guys proposing him handling 3 different kind of duties? I know he's not the full-time puncher, but he still has to kind of practice all 3 of those things during a game week and have all 3 on his plate.
Sure, no, he's a competitor. He's a competitor, and he wants it. And again, just like that last kick, he wanted that kick. So it's situationally too. With the punt, you kind of have 2 or 3 punters waiting to see who's going to get the call, and his eyes are locked in, and he's the one head nodding at me that he wants to kick. So. It's great to kind of, he's a senior. It's just, it's great to see him, just really be a guy for us at this point.
How do you guys decide which punter to pull out? I know part of it's situational, but are there times where you kind of just say, oh, hey, it's your turn next, or? Yeah,
I think it's, a lot of it's based on just, hash marks, distance, down on distance, and then also where we're at in the game and situationally. So, like I said, we got to go in the game, self-scout ourselves, how many times each guy kicked, where they kicked from. So there's a lot of kind of that chess match going into it, but when it comes down to it, Kyle and Eric are those 2 guys. They've been very consistent. We had 2 punts last week. Like to get back, obviously, but then Mitch is a guy too that comes in, and he's a very specific role, and he's executed very well at this point. So keep it up.
What's kind of the situation that you bring Mitch into the game? What does he do well?
Yeah, we're just trying to pin guys down deep. Powell, it's a little difficult to control his, the depth of his punts. You kind of get to midfield, and he can usually rip the ball, 60 yards down the field. So instead of making him have to worry about very specific assignments on punt, we're going to kind of let him swing away, and Mitch is going to go out there and do his thing. And Kyle has a whole different array of issues that he can provide to a defense. So everybody's got their own things that they kind of do well, so it's might as well let them all kind of have their own role.